Psalm 23, Living Without Lack. Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Gary, and this is your Shepherd's Leadership Insight of the Day. Believing what we say. One of the greatest needs of our time is for people to really see and really believe the things they already profess to see and believe. Knowing about things does not mean we actually believe them. When we truly believe what we profess, we are to act as if it were true. This also implies that we are living in such a way as to show they are true. Psalm 23 are among those things that people profess to believe. Many people can recite this psalm, even people who don't believe much of anything about God. With the aid of author Dallas Willard's final book that he wrote right before his death in 2013, and now published and not published until 2018, with the assistance of close friends and family, we will look at what it really means to see and really believe so that we can live our lives as if it were already actual in our lives. These shortcasts are going to focus on this famous psalm and to make application to our lives. Our goal is to assist you, the listener, with confessions and actual life so that there will be an alignment between what you see and what you believe. So let's begin this journey into seeing and believing what we actually see and what we actually confess through actions. At the outset, Psalm 23:1 is the confession of the Lord, or Yahweh, or the YHWH is referred to as the Tetragrammaton. We need to pause and embrace what we think we know about Yahweh versus what we should be seeing and embracing. First is the fact his name, or this name of God, occurs 5,321 times in the Old Testament alone. Yahweh are the four letters ascribed by ancient writers minus the vowels. They revered this name so highly that they did not want to desecrate the name of God by mispronunciation of this name. We are unsure to this day as to the accurate pronunciation. So what does Yahweh actually mean, and why is it important? Ultimately, the connotations of the name Yahweh are fulfilled in the covenant of peace when the God who has been present from the first will be fully present at the last. Ezekiel's stress upon God's sanctuary in the midst of them forever, and his eschatological cities being named Yahweh Shammah, Yahweh is there. God's name identifies his nature, so that a request for his name is equivalent to asking about his character. Critical speculation about the origin and meaning of Yahweh seems endless. However, the Bible's own explanation in Exodus 3:14 is that it represents the simple imperfect of Hawa, to be, or I am is what I am. The precise name Yahweh results when others speak of him in the third person. So I know this is a little bit technical, but I think it is very powerful and very insightful for us to take a moment and kind of dive into some of these technical nuances because it does affect what we see and what we confess that we believe. So we begin this shortcast with this statement. One of the greatest needs of our time is for people to really see and really believe the things they already profess to see and believe. The very first step in this Psalm 23 journey is to see and believe Yahweh. The name of God implies a focus on sure existence and his relationship with us as covenant participants. What is the importance of Yahweh being the I am is what I am? As you confess this statement, you are confessing that God is eternally sufficient within himself. Self-containment and perpetuation to the degree there are no outside forces or resources that are necessary for God to sustain his deity as Yahweh. His name is more than enough to sustain your life. Do you demonstrate this fact in your daily life rhythms? In this shortcast, in the next shortcast rather, we're going to examine the full statement of Psalm 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd. So this is a little bit technical. I understand that. But I think a little bit of technicality in understanding the nuances of language. This is why that I always talk about that words have meaning when used in sentences to communicate truth. And this is part of the technical aspect sometimes that it really gets into some deep weeds. So let me just invite you to back up and go back through this content very quickly and pause on the deep things and just reference it and look it up. Google some of this information and get additional insight that I have not shared with you even in this shortcast. Well, I do appreciate you taking the time to go with us on this journey as we begin this new phase of learning experience on all things Psalm 23, living without lack. I would appreciate if you would share this on your social platform. Let others know about the learning and growing opportunity in community with other like-minded believers. Until we can meet again, we bid you Godspeed. Bye for now.